Hi, welcome back to Legal Quilts, and we're going to continue with our How to Make a Quilt series. This is part 2, and it's going to be choosing your fabrics. This is going to be a short one because the Super Bowl is tomorrow, and I want to concentrate on the Super Bowl rather than making videos. So, as you remember, in part 1, we chose our pattern, which is going to be rock candy. You see this, it's just a table topper, so you don't need a lot of fabrics for it. The first thing you need, and I'm not going to go through this whole pattern because somebody spent a lot of time on this, so we want you to buy the pattern and make it yourself. I'm just going to be hitting highlights here. But basically for this quilt, it's really simple. You only need something called a charm pack or 18 square 5-inch squares. It's really simple. Now for this though, you want to be careful because you see it's only a table topper, so these little individual diamonds are not going to be really huge when you cut them. So you don't want to use something like this, which has really big prints, because it won't cut very well or show up well. It will kind of overwhelm it. You want to save your big prints for something else. So this is a charm pack that I have sitting around from Timeless Treasures, but it's not quite right for this project. So I'm going to save that for another one. Fortunately, I have Moda marbles floating around, and that is perfect. As you can see, it's got the nice solid colors, and there's plenty of them, so I can make some, so I can use a variety, and it can be very pretty. I might substitute some other squares in here of other solids I have, but this seems to be pretty much what I want, including some colors I wouldn't normally use, but they came in the pack, so let's see what comes out. That's the joys of doing this, is you get things that you don't normally do. Which is always a good thing, to move out of your comfort zone and try different colors or have fun. Now the next thing you need is only a half yard of background fabric, and although in the picture you see they use black, I thought this purple would be nice. Even though it's kind of a print, I think it'll still bring out the other solids, and I think it'll work really well because you have larger pieces of it. And I have plenty of this, so I'm going to use that for the background and the binding. I think that'll make it pop a little bit and be a little more interesting. You also need batting and batting, but I'll get to those when it comes time to quilt, because this is not a quilt as you go. So I'll get to those as the time comes. So that's it for this one. The next one will be, I'll show you how to cut the pieces. Remember, you can always buy my quilted things at Legal Quilts online web shop. Or if you just want to support me making these videos, continuing to quilt, doing charity quilts, whatever, you can buy me a coffee at Ko-fi, that's hyphenated, ko-fi.com, Legal Quilts. Until next time, stay safe. No, I have no Super Bowl prediction. This one could go either way. There's two good teams with no clear favorite.